has been of football. I don't know where he has been. He joins me today on the program. Coach Kelly, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
And good to have you on this day. Today is 17th of June. First, Nigeria Super Eagles tomorrow will be playing against Liberia's Sierra Leone side in Liberia. Well, from what you're saying, preparation wise, the Nigerian side, are we ready for this Cup of Nations qualifiers?
To me, you wouldn't want to rate Nigeria based on their preparation
Hmm.
because it's always ups and down.
Okay.
And in times like this, we usually do have a very poor start.
So, but you think the team is in the right direction?
I think so.
We'll talk about grassroots football. Let's go to grassroots football, and where most of our Nigerian players, the young boys, are not making so much headlines in grassroots sport. But before we go, I think there's a great news in grassroots football in Warri, which you get me from now. What's going on in grassroots and the latest competition, big one coming up in Warri, which will be across different venues in Warri.
Yes, different venues in the state. We are having a GW Kids Cup. It's going to be the first edition, and it's going to be the first of its kind because what it's bringing into the system. The motivational approach is something to write home about. It's going to be played by under 15 age boys around the states, and even for teams that are coming from outside the state, they are
Mm.
going to be participating in the competition.
Mm. In Delta State, and I think that will bring the younger ones together and unifying people through football. But apart from that, the grassroots you said under 15, Abi,
Yes, under
and
15.
okay, which are the teams playing? Which are the people qualified to be part of this one?
All right. Teams that are qualified, teams that can be allowed to play,
Mm.
they are teams that have young lads of this age category,
Okay.
under 15 boys. And then we already have teams from all over the state, especially within Warrior and Environ. We have Red Tigers, we have Unique Stars, we have Victory Stars, we have Golden Albions, we
Oh.
have Lord Max. There are just too many of them. All Stars of Efru and so many of them. Then we're also having teams from Benin, Edo State. We're having teams from Ogara within us. We're having teams from Sapele. We're having teams from even as Hidden, as Ovrore, Okbara, we're having teams from those areas. We're having teams from Odu, we're having teams from Otu Jeremy that are coming to partake in this competition.
They are participating. I think the one from Edo State interests me most to come from that distance in Edo. It's good football. Who are the people behind?
Sponsored by the GW Sportsways.
Okay.
Yes, it's an outfit that deals on sales on all kinds of original and sportswears like jerseys, both players and fans version.
Mm.
When you talk about original sets of jersey, they are into it and they have been making waves and then they felt like okay, let's give back to the community. And then they also have the dream of setting up an academy that can be of a global standard.
Okay.
So that's why this package of this GW competition is coming forth. It has a lot to give back. That's why you see that teams are even coming as far as from Edo State because when you go through the entire competition, 11 players will be selected out. They'll be taken for a playing tour. Okay, this is done to show to the people what they have in terms of their plans for running a football academy in Nigeria.
The football academy will be within the Delta State.
Yes.
I think it will help the youth to stop being used as a tool for violence and to be useful to themselves,
Of
bringing
course.
their talent.
Of course.
And it's a good plan. For what age are you saying the football academy? Is it for open age or just within 15 age or 17?
Yes, the football academy will be run for age 6 to 8, 9 to 11, and then 12 to 14, and then 15 to 16 years.
Mm.
They're not going to exceed that. So we believe that from the ages of 12 to 15,
Okay.
we must have getting those children hooked up because as I'm talking to you now, the academic project is soon to kick off, and then they're already having teams from academies from Europe trying to partner with them.
Mm. I mean, parents, this one they speak English and they understand. If not, you want use coach tell them. But it's good. It's good. But the screening process, how are you combining it? How now the one the screening process the same day? If you have to screen from here, body players, those at Agbaro, those at Edo, how now want combine them pals?
Okay, like for the GW Kids Cup is to be played by teams. Okay, and then usually before the kick off of any competition, we do accreditation exercise, which we refer to as screening, to know those who are eligible to play. Okay, now during this competition, some key players, some players that are able to prove themselves, will be penciled. They will be listed. They will be shortlisted, so that they can be invited to come for the open screening program to get the academy. Okay, and so now for this very particular competition, the screening exercise will have for Warri and Uwie.